Big Trash. Been playing it for a lot of people I know, and my favorite reaction, I played it for one person. They were like, $20, $50, $100. That's only $170. And I was like, he's appealing to the common man. Okay.
I'm telling you, bro. Yo, I swear to God, everything I've learned about new metal marketing was off this podcast.
So, Kevin, I wanted to know, with regards to Big Trash, is it all you? Do you have other people that you've been working with? Is it an actual band? Are you touring? Those are the main questions.
Those are yeah, we've been getting a lot of those questions. So Big Trash is definitely sort of a product of my imagination. I write all the songs. Musically, I collaborate with a producer in Miami the South Florida area named Viggs. Viggs Make It Nasty on IG if anyone want to check him out. And I work with Viggs because, everyone listening to this podcast right now, new metal, what I love about it so much and why it's really, consumes so much of my life is it's a music genre with so many strands of DNA. And the strand of DNA that really connected with me was the hip hop side of it. So Viggs is both a rock and a rap kind of producer down there. Works with Mad Kelly, if you guys are familiar with Mad Kelly. And so Viggs definitely takes the music to a new level. But I write all the lyrics, collab with Viggs a little bit on the instrumentation. And then for live shows, you never know who's under their masks. If you want to check out the look of the band at Big Trash Music. And I kind of like that sort of mystique, that mystery. I remember this is not new metal, but Dashboard Confessional, the original idea of that band, initially, Chris Carrabba just wanted it to be almost like Communal, where Dashboard Confessional, there was always different people. Eventually they had like kind of a lasting band. But yeah, you never really do know who's under the masks.
That's exciting. I know you did a recent new metal night performance. Was that the live debut?
That was the live debut, dude. And I was really proud of that because I work in music, as we just touched on, and I didn't want to like, push my music on anybody in the industry and be one of those guys, right? Like, oh, I'm making music now. And so I didn't really send it to anybody in the industry. And then the guys over at Emo Night LA, which is like the definitive emo night. I mean, they're huge.
Oh, yeah.
They did Coachella, like they're like the real deal. They hit me up and they were like, hey, can you perform this? Like, we'd love to have you at Emo Night. And I was so proud of that because, new metal to me, it's like, I feel like we Trojan horsed it. You know what I mean? Like we got a new metal band in on Emo Night. And that's honestly why we let off with Payday. If anyone's listening that hasn't heard the song, I wanted it to be communal or inclusive, I should say. And I think it just was the most accessible song that could speak to the most amount of people. And I'm both passionate about Big Trash the band, but I'm really passionate about this community and this culture of new metal. And I just want to bring it to as many people as possible, especially this new gen,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it definitely has. I mean, it's immediate party vibes, immediate good vibes, and as we were saying when we talked about it on the show a few weeks ago, like who cannot relate to Payday, the ultimate day,
I remember getting my check from my job, going to get in line, and it was like Friday. It was just like this huge line at the bank. And I'm just like, number one, I should really look into direct deposit. And then number two, it's like, we're all like, got to make it count. Got to make it count. And Payday, that song to me also, when I think about it, I'm like, what you're saying is like, you can truly splash out at any level. Like, it doesn't need to be Bentleys and private jets when it could be like, Crown and Cokes for the table, baby. Let's go.
Crown and Cokes, baby. And dude, absolutely. You guys get it so much. And honestly, the punchline of the hook, right? Put your hands up. You got this money. But if you don't got any money, we don't give a fuck. You got your hands up.
That's right.
And yeah, I just wanted it to be like, for everybody. And I really want this go around for new metal to be for everybody. And I think that's what's beautiful about the community of new metal is like, there's just so many pockets to it. And it's just, I've definitely seen with the emo revival, it become kind of elitist and cloudy and clouty with a T and sort of like this, I don't know, like I'm really passionate. I work with, I'm good friends with Holiday Kirk, who I think you guys are buddies with. And obviously you guys do. It's like, we just want everybody to be welcome. And so I thought Payday was, I actually got the idea from 50 Cent of all people. Cause I was talking to 50 Cent for work one time and he was saying in the club, when he got the Dre deal and he got the Eminem deal, he's like, dude, I'm not going to mess this up. I'm going to try to make the biggest song ever. And he's like, every single night in the club, it's somebody's birthday. And it always stuck with me. And I was like, man, what is something that could just unite everybody? Everybody.
I've heard that song a trillion times and it's never like been that moment of like, oh my God. Yeah. It's always somebody.
It is always somebody's birthday.
Always celebrating their birthday. I have never thought about that until this moment. It's like, yeah, That's why that song's even more ubiquitous, because somebody's like, "Hey, shorty, it's my birthday."
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
right.
you. I'm telling you.
Oh wow, that's really canny. I mean, but also as you say that, I'm now thinking about the last 20
I
20
heard it
years.
2 days ago,
Yeah,
coming from a speaker on top of a rooftop
yeah,
for a club later that evening, and it's like,
Telling you.
there
yeah.
it is.
There it is. And as long as capitalism persists, payday will also persist. So I think you got a finger on the pulse there. There you go.
But then there's going to be a remix where it's like everybody's going to have their hands up, and then I'm going to be like whispering underneath. And if you have no money, everybody with money has their hands up.
Yeah, exactly.
I need like the Prowler version. Where it's like, yeah, baby,
absolutely.
you got your hands up. I got them
Yeah.
pockets in. I got them hands in them pockets.
That's right.
Your next
we
track is called Sticky Fingers, and that's about Prowler.
There it
I
is.
like
These
that.
ideas are free. I throw these around like
Matt's
nuts.
gonna manage the band.
There it
That's
is.
right.
Roach Koach
Podcast.
hot all day, every day. It's the Roach Koach
Podcast.
all day,